Hello students, you are again welcome to Excel Commerce, and I would like to congratulate all those students who have just joined in class 11th. I would like to tell you that no student should feel that they are in any way inferior to science students. They have equal intelligence, or I can say they are the assets for commerce. And you should believe nowadays there is a great prospect of commerce. So I think you have taken the right decision that you have joined commerce. In future, there is a lot of prospect in this stream, commerce stream. You can even go to the top level of the organization. So in any way, you should not feel inferior to any other student. Many of you may feel that you have joined commerce because you have scored less marks. No. But you should think in a different way, that you have taken the right decision, that you have joined commerce, because there is a great prospect lying ahead in this stream. And today I will introduce to business studies. Business studies is one of the important subject of commerce. In fact, you have to choose any 5 subjects in which the subjects like accountancy, economics, business studies, English. These 4 papers are compulsory, that you have to study all these 4 papers. And the 5th one is optional. There are so many subjects which you can choose one out of the subjects available, like physical education or IT or mathematics, etc. There are so many subjects that you have to check that which is the subject available in the school, which is taught in the school. That subject you have to choose. So business study is one of the important subject, or you can say one of the compulsory subject in commerce. Now business study consists of 100 marks, and it is divided into 2 parts. 80 marks consist of theory paper and 20 marks consist of project work. In any way, you should not think that this 20 mark which is given for project work, in any way it has less value. It is very important for you, because that 20 marks is in your hand. Theory paper, no doubt, the way you prepare, the way you give examination, and the way it is, your papers are checked, it depends upon all those factors. But 20 marks is in your hand, and you should be careful about it, that you have to score 20 out of 20. So that project work is very, very important as far as business studies is concerned. You will have to give more and more effort to prepare your project, and you will have to see that which is the topic you should choose. Moreover, you should work upon it so that you can acquire a lot of knowledge. So project work, it includes theoretical as well as practical knowledge. So it provides you practical knowledge at the same time. So business study as a whole, it consists of 2 parts, 80 marks of theory paper and 20 marks of project work. Altogether, It consists of 100 marks. Business studies, as I told you earlier, that business studies is one of the important subject or compulsory subject of commerce that you have to study. Business study is related to business, means how can you do business, आप बिजनेस किस तरीके से करते हैं, ये सारा डिटेल्स आपको जानना है. You should understand there is a difference between science and commerce. What is the difference? In science, what happens? A scientist either discovers or invents something. You should know that anything can be discovered or can be researched on the basis of lot of observation and experimentation, and it is always repeated experimentation and observation. Then it takes the form of principle, and then it is incorporated in a course curriculum. Say for example, Newton has given 3 principles or 3 laws of motion. The third law you can understand in a very simple way. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This law was given by Newton. This law, it did not come into existence in a day or two, but lot of experimentation was carried out for many days and at many places. The practical aspect of the law was seen, and ultimately it came as a principle and it is incorporated in course curriculum. Now, what is the difference in between science and commerce? Since long, from ancient time, in what way people are involved in business, and all the activities which are done to carry out a business, all those activities are seen, are observed, and then the activities which are carried on regular basis are collected, and then it is incorporated in course curriculum. So here you are not involved in any research or any inventions, but you observe that what is going on in the market, how the market develops, in what activity people are involved in business. So all about the activities we learn in business studies. Say for example, forms of business organization. There are different forms of business organization. For example, sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative societies, joint Hindu family business, then joint stock companies. There are so many forms of business. So these forms of business was not developed in a day or two. It has taken so many days to develop. And we observe that what type of business organizations exist, in what way we are involved in the business. So all are seen and observed, and then it is incorporated in course curriculum. So that is the difference in between science and commerce. Commerce, if you take, is a little more easier subject to understand. If you compare with science, Science is a little more intricate, more difficult to understand. But commerce is simple to understand. But you will have to be consistent. You will have to put your efforts. You will have to be regular. You will have to concentrate on the subject which is taught to you. And the most important thing, that you should have interest of learning the subject, any particular subject, whether it is accountancy, whether it is economics, whether it is business studies, any subject. You should have interest. And for God's sake, if you don't have interest, then either you leave the subject or you develop, you create the interest in this subject and give your full efforts so that you can get good marks. Then only you will get admission in a good college. Because if you do not get admission in a good college, then for you commerce will become not so prospective subject. You will have to go for other business, or you will have to change your direction towards doing business without knowledge. So if you want to gain knowledge and if you want to be an entrepreneur with full knowledge, then you should work hard, you should create your interest and put your all efforts. Then only it is possible that you can do better in this stream. So for today, I have briefed what is commerce and I have given you an intro to business studies. In our next class, I'll teach you about the subject matter. Thank you.